Hello, everybody. I'm Yaryna Hotlib, and this is NanaTalks. And today we're doing things slightly different. Normally, I would have a guest and we're gonna chat, but today it's just me. And I'm gonna share some thoughts about the recent Fed rate announcement and also some important, at least in my opinion, benchmarks you should really be paying attention to as the business owners. And I hope this information will be helpful. Please let me know what do you think about this solo format in the comments. Do you prefer this or duet? Leave like comments so other businesses can benefit from this format and from Nana Talks too. And well, also let me know if I'm not just talking to myself here. So today the Fed cut rates for the first time in 4 years for 50 basis points. Last cut was done at March 16, 2020 for 100 basis points. What does this mean? Should we jump for joy or to be sad or cry that we are doomed? I'd say neither, because those are super emotional reactions. And as business owners, we cannot afford the best decisions or worse financial projections on emotions. Quick example. Imagine you're a small business owner. Pretty easy to do that, right? So no CFO, business manager, or fancy CRO, chief revenue officer. Yeah, they have that as well to handle all the revenue related stuff. You're just sitting there trying to figure out your revenue profit for the next, let's say, 6 months. Should you borrow money to expand, or should you wait until you're going to have enough without borrowing and suddenly, beep, a funny meme pops up on your phone, so you're in good mood. And you're like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm going to take 10% more than I originally thought. Ridiculous, right? But here's the question. If it is so hard to imagine letting emotions influence so quickly your day-to-day business decisions, why do we get so emotional about news like Fed rate announcements? Well, we are human. That's why, right? But the trick is not to let it cloud your judgment. If you want to hear more details about these emotional reactions on such thing, please let me know in comments. Now, if you listen to the news, you'll get everything from yay, let's spend more to we're doomed. The government has basically declared recession, depression, and all other just terrible words. In my humble opinion, neither is helpful. Yes, the number of full-time positions decreasing. The part-time roles are increasing due to the panic. Labor market is, well, due to the panic. Yes, consumer debt is at all-time high. As of September 2024, the total consumer debt was more than $60 trillion. And let's not forget about the small business default index, which also doesn't look great, according at least to the Equifax report. So now what? When everyone's strapped for cash, who keeps the music playing? Well, those with some liquidity. Now's the best time to expand, buy businesses and scale, but well, remember, do your due diligence. What are the best states to expand? Industries which have the best support programs. Check out the freely available Equifax indexes, PayNet, or you're ready to pay for a little bit more detailed insights? Risk Management Association. Might be great to get the industry reports. I'm going to leave all the links below in description. And please do not buy anything just because you can. Again, let me know if that's something important for you. Now, okay, if you're in survival mode, borrowing to keep your business afloat might not be the best option, no matter how good or bad rates are. Why? Well, because you're not sure if you can pay the loan back. Lenders gonna know that too. If they do lend you money, the interest rate will be high to cover their risks, and you will be stuck, maybe even with the weekly payments. And soon enough, you might find yourself barely covering the interest. And I'm not talking about the actual loan. So what would you do? Lay down and give up? Absolutely not. You have much more valuable asset besides money. Skills, business, client base, you name it. Leverage them. Go back to basics, exchange mode. Find partner. Maybe you need X and they need Y. Collaborate. Not only now you can survive, but also you might have, find some really amazing partnership. And hey, now you're not alone. All right, let's wrap things up. Stay informed, think rationally, check indexes. Again, I'm going to leave everything in the comments and in the description below. Check it out and stay strategic. If you find this helpful, please let me know, leave comment, like, whatever. And if you have any specific topics you'd like me to dive into, feel free to drop a suggestion. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and until next time, keep thriving.